everybody, welcome back to me, Indie Blue Moon. It's me, everybody's favorite YouTuber now, Indie Blue Moon. Just kidding, I'm probably not your favorite YouTuber, but still. What if I actually am? Who knows? Anyways, welcome back to It's Not Me, It's My Basement. So, if you guys don't remember, here's a recap. It's about a kid who's home alone, their parents are probably dead or something. Or their parents are locked up in the basement, which is right here. We met a traveling doctor at the market who is right behind us here. I dropped my mouse. Ooh. Okay, anyways, back to the recap. We met a traveling doctor at the market who is this guy right behind us, and he is trying to help my parents by going into the basement. So let's see what happens. Also, like I've said in my first episode of this game, I've already played through it a bunch of times, and I've seen a bunch of people playing it, so I actually know what's gonna happen. But if you guys have never heard of this before, then you guys are gonna see what happens. Alright, opening the door now. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the volume real quick, guys. There. Seems like quite the long way down. Is there a light switch? It's at the bottom of the stairs. But, I think the light's burnt out anyways. I see. Well, let's go down then. What? I said we could open the door. I didn't say you could go down. Eh? What do you mean? Of course we have to go down. That's the whole point, isn't it? No. You can't. Embry, let go. No. Please, let me. Poor Embry. Oh my gosh! Is that D-Light? Did D-Light just die? Yes, he did, guys. He's dead. Look at that. It's time for bed already. Guys. Poor D-Light, look at it. Oh my gosh. It's time to go to bed. Alright guys, we're going to be getting both of the endings to this game right in this video, because there's two endings. Oof. There. I was adjusting the camera. That was louder than the other times. I need to go check. Okay guys, so right here we're gonna save the game so we don't have to play through the whole thing again. Alright. There. So guys, both of these endings will shock you. Okay? Unless you've already seen this before, then they probably won't. But they shocked me when I first found them. The basement door is open. I didn't open it. I definitely locked it before I went to bed. So how is that? What do I do? Alright guys, for this first ending, we are going to go downstairs into the basement. I have no choice. I have to go down there. Because if I don't... Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Alright guys, I just went into the basement. This part gets pretty freaky. And I showed this to my little brother once, and I'll tell you what he said about these endings after I show you guys these endings, so I don't spoil it for whoever doesn't know about this game. And yes, there are weird things popping up like handprints and splatters of stuff. Yeah. But I'm not scared. Well, actually, I'm terrified. Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm terrified. Just kidding. I'm still pretty scared, but you know. This isn't what I would call something out of a horror movie. Because I've seen a couple horror movies before. But in those movies, I would have to look away for some parts. Alright, guys. I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see this. You're Embry! You. Why do you look like... You look surprised. I don't see why. I thought by now you'd realize. You and I are one and the same. No, that's not. That can't be right. It can't? Why can't it be? Oh, that's right. It's because you think we're a monster. And that's not you, right? You're not a monster? That's what you think, right? Monster, monster, monster. We're monsters, but you're not, is that right? How does that make sense? You're not a monster. You pushed the doctor down the stairs. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. He fell. I kept tugging on his sleeve and he stumbled. He tripped. I didn't push anyone. But you opened the door for him, didn't you? What? You opened the door and then begged him not to look inside. Why did you do that? He wouldn't have tripped if you just let him go. You wouldn't have tripped him if you kept the door shut. He wouldn't have even seen the door if you didn't let him in. And maybe he wouldn't have been here to begin with if you weren't such a monster. Why did you bring him here? Oh, Embry. What are you gonna do with yourself? What have you been doing all this time? Feeding, feeding, feeding? And for what? I think you fed me. Because you like it. It makes you feel better when you do, right? You feed me, and then you feel better. You feel safe. Nothing is coming to hurt you. And you know, the funny thing about that is, day after day, despite how much you've been feeding me, I'm still hungry. Huh? Just a nightmare. But it's gone on long enough. That was it, guys. Thanks for playing. It's the Doctor with Embry. They're just walking around. Alright, that was the first ending. But now we're going to continue and go to the second ending. Okay, guys? So it's back at the same point we were at, where we saw Embry in the basement with Embry. But this time, we're going to get the go back to bed ending, which is much different. Which is much different. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Ah! The basement door is open. I didn't open it. I definitely locked it before I went to bed. We went through all this stuff, guys. So how is it that? What do? We're gonna go back to bed. Okay, guys, we're not going to go downstairs. We're gonna go back to bed. I can't. It'll be okay. I just need to go back to bed. Okay, guys, we're going back to our bedroom. Okay. My door is firmly shut. That's fine. Right? Maybe I should check that there's nothing under my bed, right? Okay, guys, for this part, instead of looking under the bed, look over in this corner, okay? Like in this corner where my mouse is circling. Just a quick peek. Remember, guys, look at this side of the screen. Did you see it? Thank goodness. Nothing under the bed. Bedtime, then. Embry? Embry? Dr. D? What are you doing here? I thought you... Embry? What's wrong? Doc, you what? You really should tell me what's wrong, you know. How am I supposed to help you otherwise? What's that? Ah, I see. It must be because I tried and I died. That's what happened? Well, there's no helping it now, is there? I tried and I died. I tried and I died. And that's because of you? Dr. D, I'm so sorry. I tried to stop you. But you just kept going? Well, I had to, didn't I? Nothing ever would have changed if I didn't. So I kept going. And look where that got me. I just wanted to help you. And you didn't want that? Why is that? Is it because you feel helpless? Or is it because you know? Help is only gonna make it worse. That's it, isn't it? Help will make it worse. Because once you get help, there's no longer an excuse as to why this is happening to you. Ah, I'm sorry, my mask was slipping. So now I feel compelled to ask. Was it worth it? Was my life worth that excuse? I would sure hope so. For your sake, at least. It's too late for me now. Who else will you sacrifice to save yourself? They might not be as forgiving as me. But maybe that's what you're looking for. After all, then you could say they deserve this. Just a nightmare. But it's gone on long enough. Alright guys, and then basically we do the same thing that we did with the other ending that I showed you. Which is, we walk into the basement. And that's how the game ends, guys. Now, before I do the outro, I just wanted to show you guys something a bit cool. So, a little bit before I made this video, and like, a little bit after I started playing this game, I made a couple edits of this game for this thing. So let me find them. This one's the first one. Will it pop up? Please. Please. Right here. I think it turned out pretty good. No, wait. There. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. It's basically Embry standing in front of the basement. I think I got the outfit and stuff spot on. And that's the first picture that I made. And then I also did this one, which is Dr. Delight. And I also think this one turned out pretty good. Let me zoom into it a bit. So if you guys can't see it right now, it says, "I tried and I died." Because that's what Dr. Delight says in that ending. And like, as you can see, I made it look like the ending where like his mask is falling off and there's a creepy face behind it. And then let me go back to the Embry picture, please. Okay, well, let me go back to the Embry picture. But anyways, guys, I think it's about time for the outro. Don't you guys think? Ha ha ha. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this series of It's Not Me, It's My Basement. If you want me to do more scary games, please make sure to let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, so you never miss when I post a new video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!